Good evening and a very warm welcome to Radio and Television Tonga news package for the hour. Making headlines, the Court of Appeal ordered a retrial for the Lavu-Lavu couple's case after the ruling made last year by the Supreme Court being quashed. Her Royal Highness Princess Angelica Latufuipeka attends the celebration of the sister city relationship between Kolomotua and Canada, Australia. And Lord Speaker of Parliament launches the She Leads Falealea 2022 this morning. Now I'm Vafanatu Upola with the stories in detail. The Court of Appeal has quashed the Supreme Court's decision against Etuate Lavu-Lavu and his wife Akosita Lavu-Lavu. This was after they appealed to the Court of Appeal about the conviction and their judgment made last October. Mark Ake with the detail.
Lord Chief Justice Michael Whitten ruled on behalf of the judges of the Court of Appeal the revoking of the judgment made by the Supreme Court was also on condition for a retrial. The appeal comes after Etuate and his wife Akosita Lavu-Lavu were sentenced on the 2nd of July last year to 6 years imprisonment, with the final year of Akosita's sentence being suspended for 2 years on conditions. Etuate and Akosita Lavu-Lavu were charged and convicted for 3 counts of obtaining a total of 558,600 pa'anga by false pretenses. Their appeals were based on 4 grounds, which included that the judges were biased and that the trial was unfair. The granting of the 2 Lavu-Lavu's appeal then quashed the Supreme Court judgment before by Justice Cooper, and the couple is now free from imprisonment, but there will be a retrial. However, Akosita Lavu-Lavu's counsel was Alicia Kafua and Ane Mailangi for Etuate.
Tonga's High Commissioner to Australia, Her Royal Highness Princess Angelica Latufuipeka, was present in an occasion to celebrate the sister city relationship of Kolomotua and Canada at Australia yesterday. Alice Tupo takes up that story.
Her Royal Highness signed an agreement for sister city of Canada and Kolomotua with the Mayor of Canada, Jamie Chaffey, in May this year, with the aim to build the bilateral relationship of these cities and to improve the skills and knowledge for a better Tonga. During the signing agreement in May, Her Royal Highness emphasized that she hopes the people of Kolomotua and also Tonga will take advantage of these opportunities. She also hopes that these 2 villages will become one family and the good outcomes of peace, understanding and working collaboratively will help continue on the works between Kolomotua and Canada. The celebration of the sister city started on Sunday with a prayer service at the Free Wesleyan Church of the Centenary Church, then continued on to yesterday's event as Kauatoa and Wuhi welcomed the people of Canada and Kolomotua in a kava ceremony which was held at Kolomotua's town hall. After that, the program continued on as Her Royal Highness, together with Australia's High Commissioner to Tonga, Her Excellency Rachel Moore, and the Mayor of Canada inspected the Kolomotua's gym and handicrafts that were made by the people of Kolomotua. They then continued on to an international meeting of Canada and Kolomotua as they discussed opportunities the people of Kolomotua may be fortunate to benefit from in this sister city agreement. They also invited the Kolomotua Government Middle School and witnessed the damages the school suffered following January's devastation, and Her Royal Highness marked 2 heilala trees to plant in the school. Her Royal Highness Australia's High Commissioner to Tonga and the Mayor of Canada and his delegation also visited the Handicrafts Centre at Kapeta, which is also known as Hamala, as they witnessed the process of making tapa. The program concluded with a dinner at Australia High Commissioner's residence. Reporting for Radio and Television Tonga News, I'm Alice Tupo.
The 10th of October every year marks World Mental Health Day. The Ministry of Health celebrated this special day yesterday at Digital Square in Nuku'alofa, with different programs made that was full of emotion. Alice Tupo again with the detail.
This year's theme is Make Mental Health Well-being for All a global priority, as it highlights that everyone needs to have a healthy mind and in a higher level. The Director of Health, Dr. Siale Akauola, who was also the guest of honor at the program, as he is the chairman of the Counseling Committee of Psychiatric, emphasized in his keynote address the importance of recognizing everyone because it is God's creation. He adds that one of the Ministry of Health's vision is for Tonga to experience the well-being of mental health and make it happen to everyone, also to empower, protect and improve the current situation of everyone's minds so that no one will left behind. The Director of Health also spoke that the World Health Organization carried out a survey here in Tonga, and they noticed that there are problems which affect the well-being of people's minds, especially women, youth, elderlies, and those who live with disabilities. Dr. Akauola says that their work needs to improve to a higher level because these are the main problems that happen to youth today as they suffer from individual ideas socially and politically. He says that these are the reasons why many youth suffers from problems such as depression, and they seek a solution through the use of drugs, alcohol and other methods. Reporting for Radio and Television Tonga News, I'm Alice Tupo.
The Lord Speaker of the Legislative Assembly of Tonga, Lord Fafanua, officially launched this morning the She Leads Falealea o Tonga 2022, which coincide with the International Day for Girls. The annual program on its fifth year running saw a close partnership of Take the Lead and the Legislative Assembly Office aimed at promoting young women's interests and passion on politics, which is also a women leadership potential program in Tonga. We'll have Mark Ake with the detail.
She Leads Falealea o Tonga on its fifth year running saw a close partnership of Take the Lead and the Legislative Assembly Office aimed at promoting young women's interests and passion in politics, which is also a women leadership potential program. This year, the She Leads Falealea program will debate on a private bill on building control and climate change resilience, a motion for an order on temporary special measures and reserved seats for women in Parliament, and also a petition calling to decrease the voting age from 21 to 18. Yesterday marked the completion of a week-long She Leads Falealea orientation program which began last Monday. Final presentation for the participants includes a session from a Tongan scholar and a former cabinet minister, Dr. Anna Taufe'urungaki, on a proposition for a quota system or reserved seats for women in Parliament. The Ministry of Internal Affairs Women's Division also provided another session on gender-based violence, gender mainstreaming and Family Protection Act for the She Leads Falealea MPs. She Leads Falealea 2022 was set for 4 days and conclude this Friday, the 14th of October.
And the acting Prime Minister Samiu Kuitavaipulu officially opened Esco Motors and Toyota Tusho Tonga's Limited new office yesterday. The official opening of their office witnessed the acting Prime Minister launch the newly upgraded showroom at the Taufa'aha Road in Whangaopilo Levu. Tonga Po'oi, the CEO of the company, said the showroom is part of an initiative to improve the standards and quality of their sales and marketing services.
This new initiative has seen a tremendous change in improving productivity and performance in our services. We had a vision in doing so to improve a few factors. This includes Salesforce Access, where we bring the salespeople to the front and not behind glass windows, so our customers experience a more welcoming atmosphere as they interact face-to-face with our sales force. The chance also provides much more branding and marketing visuals, so you can have a better feel for our products and services. We are also happy to say that the showroom is of a much better quality than before, which provides a fantastic customer experience.
Po'oi added that the Esco Motors Tonga Limited started operating in Tonga since 1968.
Esco Motors Tonga Limited is part of the Toyota Tusho South Pacific Group, comprising of 7 countries, such as PNG, Fiji, Solomons, Vanuatu, Samoa, and American Samoa. Let me explain a bit of the history of our business. Eskom Motors Tonga opened its branch here in Nuku'alofa in 1968, a joint venture of Burns Philip and Tongatapu of Japan. Thus, the company operated under the company name Burns Philip. In 1989, Eskom Motors was registered as a company name ESCO, standing for Automotive Supplies Company. In 1993, Burns Philip and Tongatapu Corporation entered into a joint venture for 50-50 of the shares of BPT South Pacific Holdings, and in 1998, 100% ownership was acquired by Tongatapu Corporation.
Meanwhile, Managing Director of Toyota, Akira Shita, says following the aftermath of the volcanic eruption in January and the arrival of COVID-19, the company extends its gratitude and sympathy to those who have lost their lives during these events. However, the maintenance of their office is worth of about $500,000 pa'anga, with the construction services carried out by 5-Star Construction and JH Electrical. This new investment will assist Eskom Motors in achieving its strategic goals on continuous improvement of its infrastructure in order to deliver the best quality environment for their valued employees and customers. Eskom Motor Tonga Limited is part of Toyota South Pacific Group, comprising of 7 countries such as Papua New Guinea, Fiji, the Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, Samoa and American Samoa. Also in attendance at yesterday's event was the Japanese Ambassador to Tonga, His Excellency Munenaka Kensaku, and distinguished guest. That is the latest from local scenes with Tonga Development Bank. Now the latest from sports with Mark Ake, sponsored by Pacific Timber and Hardware.
Former Western Force captain Sam Wykes wants to see more sports funding in the Pacific, including Tonga. Wykes is currently in Tonga to host That Pacific Sports Show, a program where he covers different sports in the Pacific. Wykes told Radio and Television Tonga Sports that he wants to see more money going into sports facilities.
Yeah, just more funding being able to come to the Pacific Islands. We saw the grounds, all around. Don't get me wrong, like as I said, no one makes excuses and everyone has fun and plays, but you just want to be able to bring more teams to come play against the locals. So, but I know a lot of teams probably won't come if the grounds are all lumpy and whatever. So, trying to upgrade those facilities to invite a lot more teams to come and train here, because I think that's what's really needed to grow the game of all sports, is that get the facilities up and running so people can come and bring their knowledge, help out, donate whatever they need to, and just help grow all sports here in Tonga.
Wykes said that there is so much raw talent in the country.
The best thing I've seen so far is honestly the raw talent. Polynesians, Tongans, they have the size, the speed, the natural talent to be the best in the world, and we see that through rugby league and rugby union. But the thing that surprised me the most as well is the fact that the facilities, it's not, the standard it would be in Australia or New Zealand or America, whatever like that. We look at the basketball court here. We look at, a lot of the players not even wearing shoes. But the best thing about that, no Tongans make excuses for not having those things. They still got a smile on their face. They're happy to play and enjoy and give it everything they can to, just play sport in general.
At the same time, Wykes conveyed his support towards the Tala and the Matema'a Tonga as they prepare for their respective competitions.
Big shout out to the Tala, big shout out to the Matema'a Tonga. Wish you all the best. A lot of love and support here in Tonga. I've seen all the posters around and the big billboards. Hopefully it's a World Cup win and a win for the Tala as well.
Wykes is a co-host of That Pacific Sports Show, together with Parramatta Eels co-captain Diana Bentani. But
before we part, here's one final look at today's top stories. The Court of Appeal ordered a retrial for the Lavu-Lavu couple's case after the ruling made last year by the Supreme Court being quashed. Her Royal Highness Princess Angelica Latufuipeka attends the celebration of the sister city relationship between Kolomotua and Canada, Australia. And the Lord Speaker of Parliament launches the Shilits Falealea 2022 this morning. And that's it for tonight. Thank you for your company. I'm Vaifanoa Tuupola. Good evening.